Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. So I'm assuming this has a DLC to it since it's the Plus version. Oh, by the way, if you couldn't tell, shave, you know what I'm saying? You like? Huh? You like it? No, let me stop. I stand alone inside. What's going on, everybody? My name is Totally King, and welcome back. Well, not welcome back, but welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. I've never heard anything about this, never played anything about this. I've never even, like, I think I seen like Corey Kenshin play it, but I've never watched him play the game. Like, I've never seen those videos things. This is going to be the best playthrough of all time. I already know it. Imagine. All right, anyways, let's get straight, right? Let's get straight into it, bro. All characters in this game are over the age of 18. Why did I need to know that? I mean, that's good to know. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. What does that mean? Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. What? Dude, what is this? Pie? Yo, what is this? What is it? Well, I don't know what the freak's happening. Yo, hold on. Hey, Doki Doki. She wanna choke you like she call me daddy. I give her fatties all night with the trumpet in sight. Yeah. Nah, let me stop, bro. Enter your name. Oh yeah, perfect. Senor Todd. Let's call myself Todd. Nah, let's put my real name. Who y'all? Let's put my real name. I don't care. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Bro, what? That girl is sour. How do you say that name? Sayori? Wait, Sayori. Sayori. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. Sayori. Say it. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. If she's going to chase after me like this, I must feel better off running away. Dang. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh god. I have to voice act now. This is great. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh wait, no, that's me. Whatever, we'll skip this. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I was. Nah, let me stop. That's me, George. I don't care. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Oh, dang. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Not really. I'm a nice guy. Whatever you say, sorry. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, George, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? You mean like a dance club? No, let me stop. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Me too, bro. Me too. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Why? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Oh my gosh. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as over. Oh my god, it's over. As ever. And it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sori. Sori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sorori. Yeah! There is no way I'm going to your club. Sori is vice president of the literature club. Literature club? Yes, I remember you. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. That's strange. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Yeah, for real. Why are you promising anything, bro? Why are you promising anything, man? What if I didn't want to join your club? I can't tell if Sori is really that much of an airhead or if she's cunning as to have planned all this out. She probably did. Please do a deep voice for Natsuki. A deep voice? Why? I let out a long sigh. But fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Wait, what? I dejectedly follow Sori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1, welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. They're all women here? Ah, George, what a nice surprise. You know me? Welcome to the club. Oh, thanks. All words escape me in this situation. This club. This is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh, okay, I see how it is. Hold on. I might like this club. Hey! Yeah, I'm in a club with cute girls. Yeah, I'm about to spin with a twirl. I feel really nice because I'm about to get some ass. What are you looking at? I wasn't looking at your booty. If you want to say something, say it. I was looking at your booty, I'm sorry. Oh, that's Natsuki. Wait, Batsuki is her? The girl with the sour attitude. I don't know how to... It's gonna be awkward trying to do a deep voice for her. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figures makes her look like a first-year student. Yeah, she is like short. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Saori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Saori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. But why are you whispering in my ear? Toast, what's good, bro? Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Yuri is the one on the right. Don't say things like that. Ooh, she's a shy girl. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Saori and Natsuki. The boogeyman was good. YXL was good. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? Where? Monica! Monica, she's in the game. I found her. Yeah, this is insane. That's my twin. We win. She is here. No fans. I don't know why I said that. I was just trying to rhyme something. That's right. It's great to see you again, George. No wonder why we know each other. It's Monica. This is hilarious. What are the odds? This is hilarious for me right now. Guys, you don't know why this is hilarious, but it's hilarious for me because, for one, I have a friend who's named Monica, and this is just too real, bro. Monica smiles sweetly. Why you bent over like that, though? Hold on. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Okay. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Hold on. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, George. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Oh, wait. That's supposed to be a deep voice. Sorry, my fault. They're out of your league, dude. What do you mean? Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Oh, man. Sorry. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Saori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Saori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs wrap tray and Yuri grabs opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Saori. Natsuki proudly. I wish I could take a choice there, but it didn't let me. Jeez, I can't speak English today for some reason. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? I am! Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Yeah, I'm gonna do like one of those smoker New Yorkian accents for Natsuki, bro. Saori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Saori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the curb cakes around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Zoe! You need to do a Kratos voice? Oh, I got you! Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Why are you looking at me, bro? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good! Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. Bruh. I thought you technically did, Sori said. Well, maybe, but not for you. You know, you dummy. This is hard. This has to be one of the hardest things ever. This voice acting with an anime girl is crazy for me. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returned to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Wait, what type of style should I do for her? Oh, yo, Waffle, thank you for sharing the live, by the way. Appreciate you, bro. Yo, and hey, Trey, how you doing, man? I appreciate you for joining in. Should I go like a high-pitched voice, low-pitch? What? Just do a shy voice, low-key? I can't do that, bro. I don't know how to... Hold on, let me see what I can do. Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, it doesn't seem a hot cup of tea. I hate doing this. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's trying to, impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. Dang, Monica came in swinging for no reason. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Yo, wait, hold on. I just realized something, guys. Why are all these girls crushing on me, bro? It's because I'm insanely sexy, isn't it? No, let me stop. Oh, I get it. This is the literature club because the title of the game is Literature Club. Yeah. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. But there's only like 4 members. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Imagine a debate club? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for the events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Oh my gosh, I feel like air in my throat. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We all do our best. You know it. Do not deny me my duty. Zeus! You will take this literature club! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. You will eat those cupcakes! Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, George, what kind of things do you like to read? Anime! Anime with big old boobs! Well, considering how little I've read these past 3 years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Bro. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim off of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep in complex fantasy worlds. Dude, you might honestly be the perfect pick for the main character. What do you mean? The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind the main of them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Clearly. She seemed to reserve the intimidated once since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a lot of horror book. Oh my gosh, I thought that said I read a lot of horror books. Let me restart. I read a horror book once. Oh my god, I can't read. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. Damn. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only you for a brief moment. I hate horror. I can't. Every time Natsuki talks, bro, I can't, bro. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. I'm starting to get like, bro, right here, I feel it right here. You may honestly have the best voice for Natsuki. I can't do this, bro. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind that last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share some of them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Nasaki feels. Buffsaki. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Jesus. I wonder where she learned that from. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. She looks a little shy. Yuri's my goat, dude. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write up our own poems. I'm gonna write a poem about big booties and big boobies. See, that rhymes. See, roses are red, violets are blue. Don't you know who I am? Get a clue. You got a left cheek and a right one too. Let me touch both of them. Be my boo. That's my poem from me to you. Oh! That was fire, bro. You can't tell me that was not fire, bro. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Okay. I wrote my poem already. Like, baby, get... no, I messed up so bad. Let me stop, bro. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, George? Monika smiles warmly at you. My God, Monika, you make me feel so giggly. Now let me stop. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back into the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Damn. Sorry, may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my... Oh wait, I thought that was her! I thought she was talking for a second. I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stay... Oh damn, they all did change. Wow. That's what... Dang, they look so sad. I don't care, I'm leaving. But... I'm sorry. I thought... George? Damn, bro! Making me feel bummed out. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. For real, what do I do? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if I write poems, is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Hey, I mean, come on, it's not that bad, is it? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I've joined the literature club. You sip! You couldn't have given it like a little bit more time? One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sorry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, yo! Hold on. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And not just pissed, but furious! Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks! Thanks, I guess. For real, bro. Like, bro, I wanted to join the anime club. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. George, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Oh, I'll express myself, alright. I'll express myself, baby girl. Listen, like, baby, don't you want some more? We can go to the store. I'll buy you anything you desire. You're so fire, like, give me some head, make it nice. So wet, like ice. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna say it twice. Yeah, I give up, bro. That's all I got, guys. I suck at freestyling. Bruh. Why is she so happy and excited? Like, for real, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Like, whatever, man. This sucks. Now I gotta write a whole poem. I wanted to, bruh. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. It's killing inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Cool. Hey, George. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? No! Man, you ain't put me through all this trouble. You forced me into this club I didn't want to go through. Then you embarrassed me in front of all these girls. Now I gotta write a poem. Like, I wanted just anime, bro. Now look at me, man. Sure, we'll walk home together. Fine, whatever. I don't care. That's right. Sorori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Oh, wait. It's not a that's right. It was a that's right. Sure, might as well. I mean, like, yeah. Yay! Great, now I gotta walk home with her. Do you think Monica has an air fryer? Oh, I know Monica has an air fryer. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Whoa, we think about the girls now, are we? Oh, shoot. I almost dropped my controller. Sorori, Natsuki, or Buffsuki right there, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Oh, sweet Monica. My bae, my tay, oh my tay. Like, give me one time, just once, it'll be fine. So divine, like, baby, you mine, so mine, you mine. Alright, let me stop. Will I really be happy spending every day at the school in a literature club? No. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Oh, okay. So that's really his intention, that he really trying to get with one of them. I'll just need to make the most out of the circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with the writing of a poem tonight. Ah, great, I gotta write a poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think of your favorite club members will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Really? What do you mean by good, huh? Based off of what I learned off of them, the one in the middle, Buffsuki, she's more of like wrathful, ambient, the first one's more like unstable, gross, silly, kind of hopeless. The one on her, nah, she kind of likes horror stuff too, she said. So it would be more like, wrath. I'm trying to get on Yuri's good side because, like, low-key, she's the only good one. Mal, what's good? I don't know. Romance. Oh no, she jumped. I don't think I like that. Hey, hold on. Hey, cry. No! Stop it! I don't want you, Yuri! Fear! No! Why does he keep jumping? I'm thinking, I'm doing it wrong! Oh, horror! Yeah! I don't really know what I'm gonna do, like, this poem is gonna suck, like what the, bruh, I gotta write something about giggles, probably something about auras, bro, this is terrible rhyming, what the hell am I doing, terrible rhyming, terrible timing, I don't wanna write this shit, it's timing, like, my brain is hurting, don't really like it, about to start farting, Yuri, don't you like me? Yuri, don't you see me? Oh wait, it ended. Come on, Yuri, be my papa. Wait, stop her. I'm supposed to be daddy number one. Like, give me a son. We can have kids. We can have sticks. Yeah. Won't you touch my? Yes! Kawaii, guys, let's write about kawaii. No, let's stop. All right, hold on. If I write about anger, I know that will be for Buffsuki. So I'm not writing that. You know what, but I'll do it though for her. I'll do it for her though. You know what, just for this one time. Oni, what's good? Sensational. Frightening. Yeah. Uncanny. Yeah. Yeah. Alone. No. Cheeks. We're right about cheeks. Hold on! Why does she get happy when I wrote about cheeks, bro? Hey, yo! Tragedy. Damn it! I don't want to write wrong things, like Yuri, be my boo thing. Massacre. Massacre. Wait, no. Laid up. Yeah, Comfort. Ah! Waffle, why are you messaging me on Xbox? That's what I found. Wait, save and reload for new choices? Wait, how do you do that? It won't let me. Bum, bum, bum. Misfortune. No! I thought it was for her. Maybe click options. Wait, which one? I'll do it on this one. There you go. Oh, very good, very good. All right, perfect. You're not gonna get Yuri? No! I gotta reload. History. Load game. Yeah, it worked! Okay, I think I got her. There's no way I didn't get her. I got mostly her. Love it? Nah. Hi again, George. Hello, Monica. My sweet Monica. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Yes. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little shady for me, but at least I keep my word. Very true. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, George. Oh, anything for you, Yuri. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Never. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Oh, dude, every time Natsuki talks, man, it's just like my throat. Sorori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. Why are you talking so much? I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh, you keep manga collection. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. But manga is literature. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. George always gives his best as long as he's having fun. Do I? He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? No, but not as good friends as we could be. I might be a little jealous. Oh, really? Yeah? You might be a little jealous? Hey! Milo in the building. What's good? Milo in the building. What's good? Alright, let me stop. How come? You and George can become good friends too. Yes, we can. Whoa! She a little shy for me. No, let me stop, bro. guys, I have to pretend I'm only acting. This is for YouTube, I swear. I'm not a weirdo. I don't like anime girls. I like real women. Don't look at me! As usual, Sorori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. But wait, Sorori! Me? Alright, she got me a gift. Alright, you love it? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah! Yeah, you already know, come on! I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Is it a kiss? Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh man, this is not what I wanted. I didn't want you to feel left out. Oh, thanks! I never feel left out, you know what I'm saying? You can give me a kiss right here. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Oh, I appreciate you. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted to. Oh, you wanted to do some study books, some Bible studies? Wait, I said Bible study, some book study, what? Something like that. Whatever you want to do, I'm down. It doesn't matter. I'm with you, bro. I'll do it with you. Discuss it if you want it. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Well, I don't know, man. Maybe because she really is. Yeah, hey! I don't want no allegations pointed towards me. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take it. Oh my god, I can't read. Take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Sure. I'll just throw it away. I look forward to hearing what you think. Yeah, no problem. Wait, hold on. It's like, thank you for the book. Wow, this looks great. Anyway, so now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Rory and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intensive expressions like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Why is she in the closet? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. You love it? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes curiosity can help a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh, so we're reading the same book at the same time. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Bro, what is with this music? Hold on, wait, what? Hey! How do you do, good sir? Cheerio! I'm feeling quite exquisite myself. How are you doing? She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. Dude. Why is it so awkward? But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Yeah, right. She wanted to read it for yours truly. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like that. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, she really did buy it for me. That's crazy, bro. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. I mean, that's what she said. Nah, let me... Yeah! Is that so? What is it about? What's it about anyway? Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye somewhere in the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give you anything away. I'm reading wrong, by the way. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. This sounds like foreshadowing. Guys, okay, let me tell you a little secret about myself, my little life story about myself. I was terrible at what's it called? English class in the beginning. But then, like, once I got to, like, 10th grade, bro, my English was on point. Like, literature, book reading, everything, bro. Like, I'm actually writing a book now, which is insane. This is 100% foreshadowing, bro. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yeah, for real. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, George? Nah, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. What do you mean? We wrote a whole poem about... Never mind. So, she's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Yeah, for real. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Exactly. Why does it sound like Legends of Zelda a little bit? That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it right. Bruh. You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Oh, we sit next to Yuri? Hey, we sit next to Yuri. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand that Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading my book instead. How are you reading from my book? We have the same... Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you're really apologizing a lot. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Bruh. Bruh. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri typically closes her own copy. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Hey, we getting up there, you know what I'm saying? We getting close, up and close to each other. We bumping up shoulders, Alright, let me stop, bro. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here, bro, she's over there. Hey, yo, no, what? It shows us a point of view. Yo, Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefingers. Wow, so we reading the book together. This is cute. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddling even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Hold on. Huh? Really? Yo, bro! Low-key, that's gonna be my new TikTok profile picture! Yo, feedback, thank you for the follow, bro! Mwah, that's for your forehead! Yo, I can't believe you did that, Waffle! How did you do that quickly, though? That's crazy! Guys, that's gonna be my new profile picture. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. What do you mean you can feel the warmth of... The only way you can feel the warmth of their face is if their face is, like, right there. Are you ready? What do you mean by that? What are we ready for? To turn the page. Oh! My bad, my fault! Yo! Sorry! I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. Me too! I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. What do you mean by that? That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Oh shoot, she's looking at me. That kind of creeped me out a little bit, low key. Yo, guys. Bro, I didn't notice her eyes literally like changing directions, and because I was looking at the lettering, and I looked up and all I saw was her looking at me. I was like, oh, what the freak? It's probably the least I could do. Sure, buddy. You've been so patient with me. Yeah? Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own violation. But volition, or was that volition? Politician. That's probably what it said. I didn't really read it right. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Why is that? My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Bruh, you think so? This music is so upbeat. For real, bro. How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses a lot of things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But George... Bro, why did I stutter? I'm stuttering! But George, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything! Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess more meant that it's kind of cute. Bro, I had to come up with something on the spot. Bro didn't want to lose the aura, bro. He didn't want to lose the chance. So he had to come up with something. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Oh, we got cut out. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Alright! This is what I've been waiting for. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry, if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. You didn't have like a notebook or something? I meant like a bookmark. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Bruh. Yo, guys, wait, that kind of reminds me of something. When I was in middle school, yo, hold on. Let me tell you a little story. Life story, real quick. Totally a life story. We're gonna call that from now on. Anything that reminds me of my old days, we're gonna call it totally life story. Okay? So wait, where'd the sound? Hello? The sound just ended. I think I gotta restart the. Alright, that's fine. That's cool. That's perfect timing. Okay? But when I was in middle school, right, I used to have this big crush on this girl. I don't want to say her name, but anyways, her name started with a T. Let's call her Tanya, for the love of it, okay? But Tanya sat on the opposite side of the classroom from me, all right? And this one day, I used to have this huge crush on her, just like she was good looking, this and that, whatever, okay? But I was a chubby kid back in the day, bro. I was fat, like bro, like it was bad, like I had no chance. So me, knowing I couldn't use my looks and my charm to pull her, I thought I could use some type of other way, like to catch her eye. I wrote a poem for her, okay? It took me all night because I had to think of the words. I had to Google search some words that made sense and that worked. I used some like gem stuff that she used to like, and some like some type of white flower that was rare, and I put it all in the poem. Right? It was like a whole page long. It was the whole page, and I went to school, and bro, I was so nervous. I could not give it to her in person. I knew this one girl that was friends with her, so I was friends with this one girl that was friends with her. I was like, yo, bro, I don't know how to give her this poem, bro. So she was like, bro, just give me the poem. She took the poem. She was like, I'm going to give it to her. She walks up to her. She's like, yo, George wrote this for you. You know, it's a poem. And she, oh my God, bro. As soon as she gave her the poem, right? She was like, what? George wrote a poem for me? Out loud. She screamed it for everyone to hear in the classroom. I was like, no! Everybody looked at her, and then everybody looked at me. And I was like, oh, no! And the teacher was right there, too. I was like, no, please! I was like, please. She read the poem, and then she passed it around. She was passing it around to everybody. Everybody was reading the poem. I was like, no! I was like, please! Bro, and then my teacher was like, hey, I would like to read it. I was like, no! Yo, I was so embarrassed, bro. I never, ever did anything like that ever again in my life, bro. Never, bro. I was so embarrassed, man. You don't understand. So there was another day. So everybody now knows, right? The whole class. It was in my math class in middle school. The whole class now knows that I have a big crush on Tanya. And the one day, the teacher, right? She was like, all right, everybody. We're all gonna band together. We're gonna do a group project together, right? So I'm like, oh, cool. I'll just team up with my buddy. And she's like, and I will be picking your teammate. I was like, bro, why she gotta pick, bro? So she was like, George, let's see. And she looks around, she's like, Tanya. I'm like, no! I'm like, why would you do this? She literally did it on purpose. She hated me. I swear, bro. Bro, it was so awkward doing the whole project with her, bro. You don't understand, man. And bro, like the whole time, I'm like, yeah, this and that. We're talking. And then I was like, you know what, bro? I was like, this is a little too much. It's like, how about we just stick friends, bro? Let's just stay friends. She was like, yeah, fine. That's okay. I was like, cool, bro. Because I was like, I can't do this embarrassment anymore, man. You don't understand, bro. The whole class was like, oh! I was like, shut up! Oh, right here. This is where I go. Okay, there we go. Yo! Dude, what? That's looking really good. Wait, how did you do that? Yo, what the heck? That's actually really good. Okay, hold on. Low-key, this might be my new profile picture. Hold on. Put them a little closer together. They're a little too separated. Put them a little closer. May. Oh, wait, close the photo. May, I swear, you didn't see nothing. No! May, listen to me. I can explain. Hold on. Yo, y'all killing me, bro. Y'all are killing me, bro. I can't. Hold on. May, this was not my choice to play this game, okay? First things first, it was the followers that made me play this game. That was one of my followers that made that picture. That was not my idea. He did that on his own. What's going on here? Listen, I swear it's not me. I was forced. They forced me to do this. Alright. Let's continue with the game. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? Oh my god, my face hurts. I can't wait. Sorori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sorori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a compassionate notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Incredible. Whoa, you're not forced to do nothing. Hey, listen. Listen, you guys wanted me to play this game, so I had to play this game. What the fuck are you playing a game? No! Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? One person? Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Ah, she's shy. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yeah, exactly. Unless you get nervous for me. No, let me stop, bro. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. Does she? I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay, this is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. Dude, that's actually really helpful. You know why? Because I'm writing my book, and I think I kind of do that a little bit. So that's actually kind of useful information. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiled dreamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which is itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light. What the hell? Oh, shirt nuggets. The triddles of my hair illuminate illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green... What the hell is that? Blue-green loo of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Boom. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oops. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, George. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. As soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing. Not really, bruh. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Did he do it? Yes! He did it! Yeah, bro! Oh my god, bro. Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, George. Thanks! Me too! Who who should I show my poem to next? I'm actually gonna save this. Hold on, I'm gonna save it here. Boom, new slot. Perfect. All right, guys. This is where I'm gonna end part 1 because I have to go. Non-edited photo, by the way, bro. All right, but I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. I really do. I'm interested in the game. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was gonna be really, really weird, but it's not that bad. You know, especially with you guys here and everything like that to make it funny. So, yeah, I like it so far. We're gonna continue tomorrow. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Okay, next Hello Kitty Island adventure. Ah, no, I don't think so, bro.